fucking disgusting. They call it sketty. Sket out of here. Skedaddle. Seattle. In Seattle. Oh, whoa, stop. Taco Bell. I want to go to Taco Bell. Wait, hey. You know, I always like to, in my shows, I always like to do one thing that no one has ever done on stage before, so here we go, right away. Taco Bell is poison! Here we go, back into the song, here we go. In Seattle, everybody claiming the world. In Seattle, it always fucking rains, and everybody wants to kill themselves like me. Oh, just like fucking I do. I should move to Seattle. Maybe they'll love me. Maybe they'll like me. Maybe they'll make me feel less lonely. Maybe I'll finally kill myself. In other words, get out of here. Thank you very much.
Hey, this is Redman coming to you live from the Road Famous Comedy Store for a brand new episode of Killtony, Volume 4. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe!
Fuck yeah! Hello, everybody! Oh my goodness! It's like everything's down. Every single thing is down except for your microphone again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, everybody! Hi, everyone! My goodness, look at that. You can hear me like it's a show with speakers. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another fun episode. Are you guys ready for a crazy night or what? Fuck yeah, you are. How's it going, everybody? Keep it going for Pat Reagan and the Baby Boys. It's fun. Playing some music. Hello to everybody on Ustream and Periscope and so many other great things. To those of you that are on those things, I'm just going to tell you that I have some fun stuff coming up. Tulsa, Oklahoma, St. Louis, San Francisco, Sacramento, San Diego, and Boston's Wilbur Theater. So if you live in any of those cities, get tickets for that at my website, TonyHinchcliffe.com. Hi, live audience. Welcome to the show, everybody. Still a live show. Keep that applause going. We have Jamie Vernon on the HD camera. Ryan J. Ebelt drawing tonight's episode from scratch, the house artist. Brian Redband, founder of Death Squad, king of sound effects, and so many other great things. And the producer, Josh Martin, that runs around making sure that the sound works at the very start of the show, because it's both a live show and a live podcast, so the sound is extra important on a show like this. For those of you just joining show business, fuck yeah, now you know. So maybe we could just, is this thing working? Can we play up, okie dokie? Fuck yeah, baby. So much practice goes into this. Episode 163, everybody, you're at live.
Yeah.
163. We are the #1 live podcast in the world. And with that, I bring up your band. You know them. You love them. It's Pat Reagan, Jeremiah Watkins, and Joel Jimenez. Reagan and Watkins, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Jesus.
All you want, Wow, very Game of Thrones entrance. Oh, the king just died. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the king is dead! The king has been poisoned!
There it is, okay. Oh, they always do about 10 seconds longer than you think they're going to. With a very Game of Thrones style entrance, that was Joel Jimenez as the Mexican king. Pat Reagan is the guy holding ketchup in his mouth.
Joel's the king beyond the wall.
Donald Trump's wall.
Oh, shit.
He comes from a distant land called El Salvador.
Yeah. One could even say he's a brown walker. Jeremiah Watkins on the saxophone, Pat Reagan, the band leader, you know, Pat Reagan and the Baby Boys, and Reagan and Watkins. Joel Jimenez is going to stay in full king costume, it seems. What does that beard smell like, Joel?
Like Pat.
Like Pat. and he's right there to catch his own rim shot. There he is.
We're debuting our one-woman show Saturday night on Vine, so please come.
Vine's still live.
Where'd Pat go? Wash some ketchup out of his mouth?
Wash up.
Fuck yeah. I love that. Well, shall we meet tonight's guests, ladies and gentlemen? We always keep our guests secret. We always keep our guests secret. Hopefully the train will stay on its tracks tonight. Two diabolical guests for you, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Josh Wolf and Stephen Brody Stevens. Gentlemen, Josh Wolf joining us for the very first time on the show.
What's up, man?
And Brody Stevens, one of our favorite guests, one of our favorite comedians, is here. And not only is he here, but he's also chosen to use this moment to advance his own numbers on Periscope. 170 viewers enjoying the show that they could be watching streaming live at deathsquad.tv on a better feed. And be helping the actual show, the show that you're on.
He's filming the show.
Yeah.
Well, it's being filmed.
Yeah.
I'll do it for a little more. I got a laugh. I'm happy about
I
it.
love it. That's a great entrance. You're one of the only people that's taken the opportunity to stream an already streaming show. When the Ghostbusters say don't cross the streams, I'm pretty sure this is what they mean, Brody.
Well, we crossed them, and I'm excited to be on the other side.
Fuck yeah. It's amazing how well you use technology since you dress like a 30s paperboy.
I'm an LA Weekly fan. I get it. Well, you know what? I'm wearing the Cleveland shirt, Cardiac Kids, because you and Red Band are both from Ohio,
Yeah.
and the Cavaliers won the championship, so it's kind of an homage to Cleveland sports.
Fuck yeah, Brian Red Band is
Cross
ready
negative.
to
This
go.
guy on cross negative. What did I do wrong?
Whoa. Okay, Brody, skipping a beat there for a second. That part's going to be edited out.
Oh, look at this, the number one. Okay, let me take it here. Steven, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you talking to yourself?
Are you?
Stephen Brody Stevens, are you here?
I have a selfie stick. Hold
Jeez, that's like your. That's like
selfie
your.
stick holder.
holder, yeah.
Holder, right.
I have a selfie stick holder.
Brody.
Yes.
Do you have an assistant? Do you pay that guy?
There's a finder's fee. There's commissions.
What do you mean he found you?
No, he's a good guy. He's from Pasadena. We're both Southern California raised. We, A1A till we die. Yeah, no, things are good. You need help. I know that I need help from people. And this guy, Steven, I found him here. We've reached out, and I need some male energy in my
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me. I feel like that selfie stick has been in dirty places before. So you guys know how the show works. Welcome back to it, everybody. We got Reagan and Watkins, Josh Wolf, and Brody Stevens, Brian Redband. Everybody's here. You guys ready to start the fucking show or what? We have a bucket full. Over 40 comedians signed up for the chance to get pulled out of this bucket here tonight. Comedians, you know your 60s.
Wait. We
Brody,
can't have two drummers
Brody.
on the show, Brody.
Brody, you brought a drum set with you?
Denying already?
Yeah, I said we can't have two drummers on the show.
Why not? The Grateful Dead do.
Yeah.
You got it.
You
Thank
can
you.
have a drum.
And so do the Doobie Brothers.
End it.
I think we should just have a drum off
Have
and
a
end
drum
it,
off
like,
and end
according
it?
to Josh.
Let's just keep it positive.
Let's just say that Joel Jimenez won the drum off. And, let's keep moving. Comedians, you know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sweet little sound of a kitty. Oh, you can barely hear that. Come on, kitty, you can do a little louder than that. There you go. That means wrap it up then, or else you're gonna bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Oh no. day at the Cincinnati Zoo. So, are you guys ready to start the fucking show or what? Let's get into this. Here we go. I can feel it. Feels good in here. I like the mojo in here
so
already.
exciting.
I already like it.
Yeah.
Put your hands together for, what is this? Zenjiro.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Zenjiro?
You're never gonna keep me down.
Oh, poor Zenjiro. How about Dan Nolan?
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
So I'm a recovering heroin addict. I'm 15 months clean and sober now. Oh, cool, thanks. Thank you. Saturdays are my cheat day. People are always like, how'd you do that, man? I could never do heroin. I hate needles. And I'm like, that's because the needles you've been using aren't filled with sweet, delicious heroin. If that were the case, we'd all be getting vaccinated until we had severe autism. I never had to suck a dick for heroin, though. The guys I got it from just wanted money. I was lucky. I probably would have sucked a dick, though. Not even just because heroin's that good, but is sucking a dick really that bad? A lot of people sucking dicks out there. Clap your hands if you ever sucked that. No, never mind. There's worse things that you could do than sucking a dick. Morally speaking, sucking a dick's still better than cooking crystal meth. But it would have been interesting if that was the direction they chose to take Breaking Bad. I'm doing this for my family!
Fuck yeah, Dan Nolan.
Thank you.
Dan Nolan.
Thanks, man.
But may I just say though, I love how they run down like it's The Price is Right.
Yeah, that was the best. Dan Nolan was running like somebody had a hot black rock of heroin up there.
Is that what I get if I win?
Dan, so you're clean and sober?
Yeah, 15, almost 16 months.
It seems like, do you still get urges sometimes? Like a heroin addiction seems
I was
sort of
thinking
hard to
about
do.
it today. I mean, it just pops into my head.
Like when did it pop in your
Yeah.
head? When
I
it
was
like,
at a coffee shop.
Jerking off.
I just saw the black drip.
it's quick.
No, I was sitting at the coffee shop. I just thought about it. I thought about when's the next time I go home going to be. And a friend of mine got into the Hudson Valley Comedy Festival, and I was thinking about all the places that she should go visit. And then I started thinking of all the corners that I used to buy heroin on.
Yeah.
And so it just pops in my head, and then I think about it.
When
and it
you
goes
did do
away.
heroin, how long did you do it for?
I was shooting it for like 7 or 8 months, but like I was.
So it's like a
doing-
movie. I was shooting for like 7 or 8 months. They wrapped us at the end of 8 months. It was a good shoot.
I had a 2 needle per diem every day.
That's so fun. 7, 8 months. And what city were you in during that?
Mostly. Well, I was in like Manhattan a lot. And
What was your aroma like during those 7 when you were shooting?
Oh, like was I gross? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I mean, not really. Like I used to work in television. I made a lot of money, and I was doing good.
Is that when you were doing heroin? You were working in television?
Yeah, for most
And
of
look
it.
where you are now after you quit, dummy.
Yeah, dude. That's the funny thing.
Do heroin, kids. You're successful. He's an open micer.
No, seriously, yeah.
You went all the way from a big showbiz job to fucking...
Right. I know. I didn't become homeless until I started doing comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
Where were you living? So you had a nice place in Manhattan when you were shooting?
No, I lived in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. I worked in Manhattan. I used to work on Law and Order and some other shitty shows.
Law and Order. Little did they know you were coming in just fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You were like, I
it's
recognize
so
that
high.
story.
Yeah, no, I worked in the locations department. They'd be like, oh, we need like a sketchy street corner. Can you find that? I'd be like, oh yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah, I'm there right now.
Anybody need any heroin while I'm here? Wait, so where was your favorite place to shoot up? Were you an arm between the toes?
Oh yeah, I did the arm.
Did you ever do the ball
I
sack?
liked the hand. I started out with the hand, and then because it was like it felt cleaner to me, but then the arm is just so juicy. It's just so like I used to do like straight right in the crux of the elbow, and then I
You used to
found some-
jerk off with your elbow?
Yeah. What?
Oh, there you go. Another episode.
That literally sounds like the beginning of an episode. Huh? What?
And then they just find me behind a dumpster dead.
Pretty dark. Pretty dark. So,
But never between the toes or anything?
No, that's what they say. Between the toes, nobody knows. But
You know who says that? Heroin
fucking
addicts.
junkies.
That's why none of us
Between
knew
the
that saying. We were like, who says that?
You know.
Fucking people I used to hate.
you know what they say.
You've never heard that heroin children's story?
Everybody knows this one. Between the toes, nobody knows.
Yeah. It's like,
Behind the ears, have no fears.
Unreleased Dr. Seuss titles.
Heroin, Dr. Seuss.
yeah.
If Dr. Seuss prescribed heroin. So that's fun, Dan. What else? What else went wrong? What else goes wrong in your life that you wouldn't normally, that we wouldn't know as a heroin addict? Like, what else happens that us, like, for example, you thought we knew about the between the toes, nobody knows things.
Oh yeah. I don't know what's interesting.
His mom taught that to him instead of this little piggy went to the market. Between the toes. Yeah.
This little piggy has a gaping sore.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this boy can riff.
Ain't it sober, baby?
How long you been doing stand-up now, Dan?
A year.
A year.
Yeah, like 13 months.
You got some good jokes, man.
Thanks. Yeah, I didn't get to finish it, but
No, we could tell.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you had some good
right.
jokes, yeah.
Cool, thanks.
Is all your material based on your addictions and stuff like that, or
No, I do. I basically right now I have like 2 10-minute feature acts, and one of them is just sort of clean one-liners, and then the other one is like really gnarly heroin jail fucking.
You were in jail?
Shit. Oh yeah, I went to jail. Yeah, I got fired from Law and Order for getting a DUI while I was working.
Keep going.
Yeah, I got fired from that, and then like literally 2 days later, I got a job on another show making twice as much money, and then I just went fucking
What
crazy.
show was
with heroin.
that?
That was a show called Deception on NBC.
Do you
we only
have
did
that
one season.
intro for Deception? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
And so, why did you go to jail?
I went to jail for driving without a license.
Jeez, little did they know.
Right. Yeah, that's the funniest thing. I was on probation. I did 6 months in county jail for driving without a license because I got caught 3 times. I was working on a movie in the city of Newburgh, New York, and the cops kept pulling me over because I was buying heroin, and they knew I was buying heroin, but I kept saying, "No, I'm the location manager. That's why I'm just looking at corners." And like they had all this stuff in my car, like permits and shit. And I got away with it a bunch of times. One time I fucking threw heroin under the seat. And I got pulled over by the city of Newburgh Police Department, and I had fucking, if they had looked in the car, I had no license or anything, but I knew the Newburgh Police because I was working on a movie.
You get to the station a bunch of times.
You know what they say. You know what they say. Under the seat. Be discreet. Piece of heat. Stephen Brody Stevens, you
Yes.
you self-medicate. What do you think about Dan Nolan?
I thought you did a great job. I thought I like it's a Pete Holmes thing. You know, people are gonna.
You're like Pete Homeless. Thank you, Joel Jimenez.
That's what people are looking for. They say they want different in this town. I don't think so. They want to be able to say, you know what? Yeah, that's Pete Holmes. Get him. That's what they want. So.
Was that a compliment? I can't tell if that.
Yeah, Pete Holmes is doing stuff with Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow cut me out of Funny People, so I remember that. Is Apatow here tonight? Find him.
Oh God. So Dan, what else is exciting in your life? Anything in real life? You've been doing it. You've been doing it a year. Any big breakthroughs lately? How do you make your money now?
I work at a startup. It's a dog walking company. It's like an iPhone app.
You work at a Starbucks? You work at a Starbucks?
This is some good old dog walking music live here in the belly room. So when you're walking these dogs,
No, I don't walk the dogs. I do the dispatch, and I book walks.
Dispatch?
I do
Wow.
customer service.
10-4, I need a half-retarded person to walk a dog. Can I get anybody at the absolute bottom of the barrel to walk a dog? Anybody
I
available?
have a Mr. Nolan. He's on his way.
Is there somebody that is sub-retarded that we could get that's a professional dog walker?
It's so funny. Some of the dog walkers are people that really care about dogs, or they're artists and musicians that need a steady income. And then I can tell that some of them are just fucking junkies.
Right.
Yeah, because anybody can do it.
All of a sudden, they have the dog leash just tied around their arm.
Does it pay okay walking the dog?
Yeah, it's I think
here, Needle.
it's $18 for a half-hour walk, and I think it's a 60-40 split, so it's 25 for a half hour, and I think 35.
Damn,
for
you're
an hour.
like pimping dog walkers over there. Jesus
dude,
Christ.
yeah.
Yo, 60-40 split, bitch. You ever
Yeah.
slap one?
It's like an
You ever
Uber
slap a
dog
dog walker, bro?
I never
Keep
even
that
met
shit.
him.
Like an Uber dog walk?
Yeah, it is. It's like Uber for dogs. Like
Thank you.
press the button and you get a
It's like Uber, except you don't have to know how to drive.
You just have to walk.
Yeah. And not let go of the leash.
Do you pick up after the dog?
No, I don't deal with the dogs at all. I mean, there's dogs in the office. We're in an office over here.
If something goes wrong with the dog walk, do they call you?
Yeah, that's my problem.
Give us some examples of some shit that's happened.
Like, I mean, fucking dog walk. Like, the biggest thing is that we're going into people's houses. We're sending the dog walkers into the houses of complete strangers. Like, if you request an on-demand walk, we'll just send you whoever we got, and they'll go into your house. And so people are like claiming that they're getting robbed. One lady is just
Claiming?
Yeah, what do you claim?
You mean there's some people that
I don't know.
Either shit is still there or it's not. Yeah.
Right. These people are making bold claims. What do you mean the cash is missing off your dresser? Why would a dog walker do something so pathetic? Do you think they would leave the security of their dog walking job? Fuck, I had something. Question loaded up, but now I can't fucking remember.
Wait, so what's the weirdest thing that you've ever heard besides the stealing? Has happened on a walk?
No, I mean, it's mostly goofy shit. Like, somebody will bring their friend for the dog walk, and it's just like really
what,
creepy.
the dog doesn't like it?
No, you're bringing your friend into somebody's house. Your friend is
Has the dog
complained?
Has the dog ever called you?
I don't want two people walking.
Who are you sending over here?
Yeah, no, some people are like, one lady was like, we were like, oh, we're going to send you our excellent walker, Carol. She's blah, blah, blah. And then the lady was like, I'll show her to Mittens. And like, wanted to show the dog the picture. We have like pictures and videos, and she wanted to consult with the dog about the walker that we booked her.
No. So you sent over a picture, and the woman printed the picture?
No, there's a database. Like,
a database
Yeah,
online.
you look in your phone, and you can play a video, and they're like, hey, my name's Steve. I like pooches
How
and pups.
humiliating to
Pooches
make
and
that
pups.
video.
My name's
Oh my gosh.
Jesus
If
Christ.
someone was like, you're gonna make a dog walking video, I'm like, fuck you. For the dog, fuck you. I'm not auditioning for a fucking dog.
Have you seen these videos?
Yeah, no, it's really, some of them are dudes are just like, hey, my name is Darnell. I had dogs ever since I was a kid. My dad had dogs. Like, and you're just like, oh, dude, Darnell, I don't think you're getting any walks, bro. All right, was that racist? Was that why you guys turned to me?
No.
All right.
No, it was great. All right, Dan. Well, it was nice meeting you,
Yeah, cool, man.
That was fun.
Yeah, good stuff.
We've known each other.
Any other
for-
questions
okay.
for Dan or anything? Anything you want to know about a heroin addict, Brody?
What's the difference of heroin and meth?
Oh, meth picks you up, heroin brings you down.
Is that a serious question?
That's more of a question for Google, Brody. Not an actual human being. That's something that sort of everybody
I thought
knows.
that was a fair question.
No, there's a lot of differences there.
He never how long were you in jail?
6 months.
6
months for no license?
Yeah, well, I got caught doing it 3 times. I was on probation for a DUI, so I had no license, and they caught me 3 times.
Jesus, in New York City.
Can we have him tell
No,
his
this
best jail
was
story?
a little bit outside.
Kernberg? Newberg?
Newberg.
Do you have a great jail story? I mean, one that we would think would great, but you thought was terrible?
I got thrown in solitary confinement one time.
For not having a license?
No. I used to work in the kitchen. I went in one morning and they took our coffee maker away in the kitchen, and I was like, "You guys can't take our coffee maker away." And they were like, "Yeah, no, dude, we can. It's jail. Fuck you." And I was like, "Well, I'm not working until you guys bring back the coffee maker." And they fucking threw me in solitary confinement
For how long?
for a week. For
A week?
Yeah, well, 5 days.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Yeah, no, all solitary confinement is just 14 hours a day. It's just dudes kicking their door and calling the CO a faggot. That's 100% of what you hear. And it's just, yo, CO! You know you a bitch, right?
Wow. Well, Dan, congratulations on
On everything.
congratulations on getting out of that life. And do you have a license now?
No, I can get it. I just
Are
gotta
you
go back to New York.
do you ever drive out here?
No, I'm on a bicycle right now. I had a moped and the cops took it.
Your life is out of control. I've never. I mean, why would they take your moped?
It's, like the law is if it's 49 cc's and under, then it's fine. You don't need a license. But I had a 50 cc.
Oh, leave it to you to overdose on CCs. There he goes, Dan Nolan, everybody. There he goes. There he goes. He's on Twitter at Dan Nolan Comedy.
I have a question.
Stop cooking.
Tony, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
What's the difference between a moped and a Vespa?
I was gonna say a Vespa is a kind of moped.
Okay.
There you go. Hey, what's the difference between Vespa and meth?
Why did that get a laugh and mine didn't? Why is this audience stacked against me? Where are we, Sacramento yesterday? All I
right.
see is a bunch of people in dark t-shirts being hard on me.
Okie dokie.
You know what? I'm right.
All right. I pulled another name out of the bucket,
I
ladies and
said one word that whole time. Right? Be nice to me.
I pulled another name out of the bucket, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm very, very excited about this. This is a first. Put your hands together for Joel Jimenez.
No good tattoo ever started with the phrase, "Hey, my homie did this for free." I'll open up to you guys. I got called faggot until the age of, I get called faggot a lot. Like every day. Please stop. I've been getting called that since kids in my age group realized they could use that word on someone to hurt them. They looked at me, they were like, that's the fucking guy. And I just thought it meant having a bowl haircut and loving your mom. I was like, yeah, where are the rest of us? We need to hang out. My mom's in a wheelchair. She has rheumatoid arthritis. It's like one of the most painful types of arthritis you can have. And it's hard. I get depressed a lot about my own things. I go talk to her. I'm like, Mom, I'm sad. I don't feel good. She's like, Joel, I'm in a fucking wheelchair. I haven't stood up in a while. But I get it. You don't like your haircut.
Fuck yes. Exactly 60 seconds. Joel Jimenez, welcome to this part of the show.
All right.
You're the
come
only
on.
person to ever play drums and be pulled out of the bucket on the
It's
same
exciting.
episode.
I like that.
How's it going, Joel? We really don't know that much about you, the public Killtony. We've just heard you through the sticks.
Yeah, you're right. I try to. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
What do you do for work?
I work at a skate park. They're gonna lay. I'm getting laid off. June 30th is my last day.
Man, why are they? What do you have to do to get laid off at a skate park?
Well, no, I've been there 9 years, and they're switching to an unsupervised model. So they figure they use the money they're paying me.
Let the skaters loose.
Fuck yeah.
The skaters win.
You've
They
been there
hate
9 years. They were probably like, we thought you'd be fucking gone by now, dude.
I did.
So you're gonna have to leave now.
Yeah.
You're right.
Joel, we're really ramping up for something big here.
Okay.
It's a skate park joke, everybody.
Everybody just knew what.
Hey, keep grinding.
Way to
So-
kick flip the script.
Has anybody ever showed up at the skate park in like rollerblades or anything
Yeah,
like that?
rollerblades. Rollerblades, bikes, scooters.
Anything wind powered?
Any
Could be.
You're right.
anybody ever show up at the skate park and like a heroin addict on a Vespa?
No, I don't think so. No, I
How long you been working at the skate park?
9 years.
Oh my god, that you're like a baby boy. I love that.
I know.
Have you ever had a different job?
I worked at Target before that. It was awful.
Wow.
Because you have to deal with the people all day, day.
Yeah.
What's
Or-
the most ridiculous thing you? Because Target stories have got to be.
Target's like the skateboarders' moms.
Yeah. Yes, and.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So tell us some crazy shit you've seen at the skate park. It's mostly like 12 to 21-year-olds, right?
Yeah, I think the 12 through like 21, they're the worst. They're just
punks.
Yeah, they're angry.
You're like the mean grandpa that like takes the ball.
Yeah. No, it's great when I was 20 and like 21, and then as I had more responsibility, I got a little more like anal about the rules, and then the kids turned on me. So.
Anal?
You shouldn't get anal with kids. That's the whole thing.
That was a problem. So
I don't get the laugh, but Josh did. Thanks again, guys. Setting everybody up. Jeremiah, when he said I did the show and made a movie, they're just beating me to it. I thought about that before Jeremiah. He just spoke quicker.
All right, well, then,
Treat me like a guest.
in that case, what is that a setup for?
I forgot what I said, but I'll tell you. I grew up in Reseda at the world famous Skater Cross. Have you heard of that? That's where Dogtown and Z-Boys started out. Okay. And then I used that energy when I auditioned to be on Ridiculousness with Rob Dyrdek, and I helped create that show. So keep skating. You're a good guy. If you want to come down to the Fantasy Factory, I'll set it up.
I love that.
And I like how you did your act. Like you set it up, like you did a tight minute. You did a callback at the end to the haircut.
Brody,
right? You did that, the full thing, so it was good. Yeah.
Brody, I was going to invite him to the Fantasy Factory, but you beat me to it.
Joel, tell us more about your real life.
My real life?
Other than your job, and we know that you play drums for Pat Reagan and the Baby Boys, Reagan and Watkins. You're the drummer for the Killtony band, Reagan and Watkins version, which we love. Tell us more about you. Single?
No, I've been with my girlfriend for 11 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
so longer than the skate park.
Yeah.
She hooked up with you when you were in your Target days.
Yeah.
She fell in love with you while you were wearing a red polo.
And that's why I
That's
commit.
love right there. Yeah, that's love. That's love.
Speaking of Red, I used to work at Red Robin.
Whoa, there you go. Brody having...
Glendale Galleria.
Seattle, the original Red Robin. Thank you.
Wow. He's having
I like
acid
Glendale
flashbacks on Prozac, ladies and gentlemen.
Never take Prozac.
Brody, Brody, this is a live podcast, and you're talking with drums.
Well, you said I was going to get edited out earlier. Am I right? He said that. So once you said edit, I can throw the mic down in aggression.
Oh my goodness.
You got it.
A little positive pepper on that. Fuck yeah. Joel, any crazy talents that you have or anything? You ever yo-yo or skydive or?
No, just drums. I skated for a while, and then I've been doing comedy for a little over.
Making
20.
like horror shorts. He makes horror shorts. He makes
Horror
like, awesome
shorts?
horror, like really like a lot
scary,
of
short, scary movies.
little fucked up, weird, crazy.
I like
Eric
that.
Andre shows kind of horror.
This is my time. Shut up.
I don't think I ever realized how close the word horror is to
A
horror.
whore.
Horror movie.
Where can we find
You
your?
know Joel and his whores. All right. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You want to give your horror films, short films, a shout out? Where can we find those?
What? Fucking shit.
YouTube. Is that the word you're thinking of?
Yeah, YouTube. Mostly sorry. I think it's Temporary Solutions, right? Is that it? Temporary.
Temporary solution.
Temporary
Shut
Solutions.
up, Pat. It's his time.
Yeah, Pat, it's his time. Don't help him.
I don't know. I was gonna look it up. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Oh, he went from fucking 0 to 60 real
Really?
quick.
You're good at that.
He was like, I my mom, I love my mom, bowl cut. Fuck yeah!
That's my Pat impression. Fuck. Shit. All right. Moving on.
Just like him.
What are you talking about?
Sounds like me, actually.
Well, Joel, how long you been
Maybe it
with
is
stand-up?
A little over 4 years. It'll be 5 December 21st.
Very cool. Very
the
cool.
first day of winter.
Wait, were you expecting
Guys,
people to
mark your
clap like
calendars.
those-
December 21st. It's popping off.
This year.
December 21st.
There you go. Joel Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen. Back on the drums he goes. He's on Twitter at Mostly Sorry, all one word. Mostly Sorry. Joel Jimenez. That's the sound. That's fun. How about that? Joel with the jokes, folks. All right, another name out of the bucket. This looks like a new name, I do believe. Put your hands together for Ryan Clark. Oh, wow, Ryan Clark. Blew it. How about, I like this. This guy circled his name after he signed it. Put your fucking hands together. This looks like a new name. Vinnie Ward, everybody. Sort of like it when they don't show up. Pulled another name out. This guy's here. Put your hands together for Matthew Maloney, everybody. You know
I know
him.
you never when this beat is on. You think about all of the niggas you believing on. We think about all of the rappers I've been feeding on. Got a feeling it's the same rules that we speaking on. Oh word, ain't heard my album, we sleeping on. You should print the lyrics out.
everybody. Here's the deal. I know I look like a serial killer, all right? You can all go ahead and stop screaming at my face. But to be fair, some of you weren't kind enough to lie to me. You'd say, no, man, you don't look like a murderer. You look more like a mugger. Maybe a rapist. Just want to say I appreciate the sentiment, but I have to face the fact that if I'm in public and I look bored, people around me are going to get nervous. The other day, I just walk up to a guy at work. That's all I do. I just walk up to a guy, and he says, Matthew, if you wanted to, you could kill somebody. What kind of manager are you? There's no way that's company policy. Thank you very much.
Fuck yeah, 59 seconds, .8 by Matthew Maloney. Yeah, Josh Wolf.
I have one quick thing to say. I would say, I would never say that when people call you a rapist that you appreciate the sentiment. Because there's, I don't know exactly what the sentiment behind it is, except the fact that they're calling you a
That's true.
fucking
That's a good
rapist.
point. I wonder if there's any humor behind that.
I didn't, that's why I asked you the question.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a joke.
Okay, got it, yeah. No, I got it.
Might not have played off.
Do a lot of people tell you look like a serial killer, or do you just think that?
No.
And is that what you ask for when you go to the barber? Because I mean, it sort of seems like you're playing into it a little bit.
More like a perm.
I got it a lot more in high school. This is kind of from that area of my life when
I killed all those people.
Looks like you've definitely killed some cereal in your day, that's for sure.
James and the giant plum over here.
It is true. You look like a gallon of grape drink. Oh, Brody, really taking a moment to alleviate all the laughs in the room. Good job, Brody. Let him know when you want him to stop.
Prince and the Purple Weight Gain.
Oh,
The Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah. Matthew, see, there's a lot of things that you
Prince
look
and
like.
the Purple Weight Gain.
All right, I don't know. I thought we were keeping it positive. Matthew, I'm here for you. I'm a good guy. Where are you from?
The Palm Springs area.
That's where my mother lives.
Fuck yeah.
There you go. You can check up on her. She's down there. She lives in Palm Desert. You can. She's an Uber driver down there. She's 85.
Does she really drive Uber?
Yes.
Your mom drives Uber?
What? Yes.
Really?
She still drives. My mom went to Fairfax High School. She lives in Palm Desert.
Do you think that when people get in the back seat and they're like, oh shit.
Ryan Redband.
Hey, Redband on it!
Yeah.
On it, baby. There.
She did great during Coachella.
Really? Oh my god.
Do they have shows down there in Palm Springs? I go down there a lot at the casinos.
Not that I go to.
Matthew, how do you make your money?
Uber.
You Uber too.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
did
guys-
you already say
I'm
that?
partnered with his grandma.
Is
It's my mother.
Yeah.
How dare
How
you?
dare you? Just because she's 85 doesn't mean she's a...
She shouldn't have a grandkid, but we adopted a dog.
A little Daisy, my little girl.
I love dogs.
Matthew,
There's two separate podcasts going on at the same time.
Matthew, how's Uber been going for you?
It's going all right. Don't know what to say.
You could always get a job as, like, going back to the Game of Thrones, you could get a job as Hodor's stand-in.
Yeah.
I think honestly, you got a good look for commercials. Keep doing the stand-up if you want. You can go a lot of different ways.
Anybody know
What
a casting
commercial?
director for pudding commercials or something like that?
What's your name again? Matthew. Keep doing what you're doing.
There you go, Brody.
Hold on.
Brody with some good advice. Don't quit.
Okay, hold on. What do you
Start
work?
using selfie sticks. Start periscoping. And
Oh, let me tell you, I take a selfie stick defense course. If I see somebody with a selfie stick, I spray him with mace. Did it get a laugh? I don't know.
Nope, it didn't. Matthew.
Gassed, a good guy.
Matthew, you single? You dating at all?
Yeah, I'm dating right now.
What's that situation?
It's going fine.
Matthew,
You guys-
instead
I
of-
know, I'm sorry.
Instead of panicking, why don't you think of the actual answer?
It's
How long
going
you been
fine.
dating this girl?
On and off since high school, probably like 3 years now.
Wow.
You've been out of high school for 3 years?
No, but like I'm only counting the time since we were together.
Oh, you're putting it all together.
I'm 57 years old.
Well, she's still in high school, so she doesn't know that we're dating yet.
But if she looks out her window, she'll know.
So what's that like? How often on is it? Like, when's the last time you saw her?
Wednesday?
And so what's that like?
Alive or dead?
We dated right after high school, then I went away to college, and then I came back and...
Yeah, we got
What
that part.
college you go to?
Yeah.
It's a community, Citrus College.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's in the San Gabriel Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's off the 210 freeway.
Yes.
Thank you.
Did you pick Citrus College because it's the only university that sounds delicious?
That is so mean, Tony.
Thank you, Brody. Matthew, so like, what was Wednesday like? Just a booty call? Aw, who's a big shy little serial killer, huh? Who's a shy little rapist baby? Who's big rapist babies? Yes, Susie. Yes, Susie, you don't even know what to say right now. Is it a booty call? Did you guys fuck or what?
No, we just hang...
Did she leave her purple polo over your house? Alright, I'm not getting any answers out of you. That was a really good set, Matthew. You're always funny on this show. Anything else for Matthew, guys?
I think you covered it.
Yeah, that's it. Matthew Maloney, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. Always funny. He's on Twitter at Matthew B. Maloney.
For Matthew Maloney.
Yes. Did you say Matthew Baloney?
Yeah.
No, it's Matthew Maloney.
I think you said Matthew Maloney. Okay. It came out of nowhere. I'll attack.
All right. In the show where every third comedian is actually here, how about this? Bradless Philostate? Bradless? It's okay. Now we missed his spot. That's it. If he's not here, that's it. Fuck him. Bo Laughman. Wow, from deep down the hallway. In a different room.
Yeah, so my girlfriend thinks that I'm cheating on her with a coworker, which is great because she totally thinks that I still have a job. Speaking of being employed, I think white people need to stop telling black people who they look like. Just because, even if you're right, what you're doing is wrong, you know? It's terrible. That went well. I went to my parents' house recently. Have you ever looked around your parents' house and thought, I don't want any of this shit, you know? Because you get all of it, you know? Like some parents, you know, they have cool stuff to pass down to their kids. My mom, all she collects is cats and unemployment, you know? That's pretty much it.
Fuck yeah, 48 seconds from Bo Laughman. Bo, you've been on the show a few times before, always with the short one-liner style. I love it. You sort of look like Keanu Reeves in between
right.
movies.
Yeah.
In between movies.
That's what I'm going for.
Bo, what's your story? How long have you been on stand-up?
A while, like 8 years or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
You from LA?
No,
Where are you from?
Texas.
What part?
Moved here from Austin.
Very cool.
Oh, I love Austin, 6th Street. What's the name of that the pond where people swim naked? Hippie Hollow?
Guadalupe.
Oh, yeah.
Skin pond.
Guadalupe River, where they go in the...
Skin pond. Skin pond.
The skin pound.
Yeah.
You can get the Zika virus there.
How long have you been...
Oh, I heard they have a mosquito issue.
How long have you been in LA?
Almost a year.
What do you do for work?
I've been... No, I wish.
Uh-oh.
I've been interning.
I wish on an Uber's never a good sign.
I can't wait to hear what
Wouldn't that
this
be
is.
nice? Well, I've been interning at a place and then I do extra work.
Whoa, you
almost threw up when you said
choked
extra
up on
work.
extra work.
It's
Is this
not
a
bad.
fluffer or something like that? What is it exactly?
Or it's just like a Craigslist job.
Yeah.
Like what kind of extra work?
What's the shadiest Craigslist
No,
gig that you've had to do since being in
No,
LA?
like background extra work.
Sure, what's the worst one that you've done?
Cuckolding.
It's all the same stuff.
Would you do that if they offered you some money? Would you do a cuckold video and pretend like the girl that's being made love to is your girlfriend? How much would it
Wait,
cost for you to
explain it
do
again?
that?
Wait, those are pretend?
So what happened? Sorry to spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for Josh Wolf.
Yeah, bummer, right?
You know what? I think you just booked the role.
Yeah, I'm in.
That's fun, Bo. What else do you do for fun?
You know, just.
No, I don't. Nobody does.
No, you do.
No, I promise you I don't.
No, I skate.
What kind of skate?
Skateboarding.
Do you ever go
Whoa.
out to his park?
Yeah.
What's that?
Do you ever go out to his park?
Who's part?
Joel's.
Were you in it for Joel's? Do you ever go to the skate park?
Yeah.
Dude, where are we right now? Dude, I had a seizure and blacked out after the extra thing.
Do you like ridiculousness?
Love it.
And he's back. Oh, ridiculousness?
I do. Favorite show.
Bo, what's the craziest kind of porn that you've ever watched?
Watched or finished to?
Oh, I like that.
Totally different question.
Totally different question.
Finished to, sure. I don't think he has an answer for anything. We
Yeah.
barely got where he's from out of him. So.
You know what I want to know about Bo?
Huh.
If he's a good lover.
Do you consider yourself a good lover, Bo?
Tender, harsh, strong.
Yeah, you know, I'm okay.
Like in bed.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
He just said he's okay.
Bo knows. Brody?
I did see. You're talking about pornography, and I did see a bestiality video.
did?
Yes.
How'd it
And
go?
well, the guy finished on an insect.
Oh.
He finished. Yes, he finished on an insect. It was the movie was called Charlotte's Web Eye.
Wow. Nice.
That was a long way to go for that.
It's a big laugh.
Brody.
Gets a laugh in the main room. The ticket you can't afford. How dare you not laugh at that joke? Where are we, Sacramento? Are you gonna hit me with a 2x4?
Wow, Brody.
All I see is dark colors.
Oh my goodness.
It was much better than my set, so
All right.
I got that.
Brody, do they laugh at that joke when you do it in the main room and they pay for it?
He gets a chuckle.
Oh, anything else interesting about yourself? You seem sort of like a,
Nope, nothing interesting.
Welcome to Do You Have a Personality?
Yeah, we're really reaching here, Bo. We're trying our best.
No, I know.
What would be the one thing you would tell us about yourself?
I like water.
I have to eat every day.
I like water. I sleep somewhere between 8 and 9 hours a night. Under one blanket.
I use these two things to walk.
I breathe in a substance called oxygen.
We have a lot in common.
Other than that, that's pretty much it.
Connection.
Anything else interesting, Bo?
Man, I'm
All right, you're really rolling with this thing. Okay.
He's really nailing it, Keanu Reeves.
But I mean,
right
it's
there.
like, what? I don't know. What's interesting?
What is your
What
writing
is that?
What is your writing
interesting?
process?
He's somewhere
Hold on.
between
He asked me a
He's
question.
somewhere between Keanu Reeves and Christopher Reeves right now.
Oh my God, Tony, that is so uncalled for.
Take a moment and realize you almost cut that joke off, Brody.
I didn't cut it off. It got a laugh.
No, I said you almost
It
did.
was great. I would never do that. I'm a good guy.
And thank you. I know it got a laugh umpire. Thank you. Brody, go ahead.
Well, you're asking me what do I find?
Yeah, what do you
I just put out you got to put out energy.
put out?
Wait, Bo,
Your-
did you
your
just
arms
ask
crossed
Brody a
negative.
question?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's a start. Arms crossed negative. What are you holding back?
What's your normal like writing process? What do you do to write?
I mean, with the one-liners, it's like usually just cutting stuff down and trying to get.
No, I mean, do you sit there and go, "Hey, I'm gonna write a joke," or do you just?
Where do you
No,
write
it's
at?
like in the
How does it
phone,
happen?
you know, just.
The phone?
You just like stare at a wall and blink.
No, I write like. If I'm actually writing, I do like screenplays and stuff, and then I try and do like joke writing is usually.
I bet you the characters in your screenplays just jump off the page.
Oh yeah. They're pretty interesting.
Were you an extra in Dazed and Confused?
No.
He's from Texas. That's a callback. Thank
They
you.
say write what you know, so his script's like, he walked down the street.
They jump off the They jump off the
Can I
page
use
because
that?
they're trying to kill themselves.
You can use my joke, sure.
Brody just firing off every thought at this point.
Brody,
See
what,
an arms crossed negative, and I read energies.
Brody, what's the difference between Claritin and Klonopin?
I don't Claret or Clarisil. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, guys.
Hold on, give me a chance.
I did give you a chance.
Stop being
Two of
aggressive
them.
towards me. I'm thinking.
Let me think of a funny answer.
You have, go ahead, keep going.
That's Brody's inner monologue.
Really? Did you
How
play
dare
baseball
you.
at Arizona State? You didn't, Jeremiah.
For those of you counting on your Killtony bingo cards, that is his second Arizona State reference tonight. Bo, anything else? Have a good night, buddy. There he goes, Bo Laughman. He's on Twitter at Bo Laughman. There he goes. I pulled another name out of the bucket. We're keeping it moving, baby. I'm gonna get right into it. This looks like a new name. Put your hands together for Brett Ebby.
Hello. So, I like to watch Vice News because I like to stay informed on things happening in the world. Which, by the way, don't do that. Stay ignorant as long as you can. You'll be a much happier person. But they were talking to Edward Snowden about how the government can hack everything that we have with us all the time. And it's such a big deal. It's so important and it's so scary that the government can do that. Like, if somebody's working at the FBI watching me jerk off, talking about how I want to fuck Lisa Ann super bad, whatever, I don't care. My life is not that interesting. So go ahead. Look at my text messages that say, I think J.R. Smith should be on Hillary Clinton's ballot for president this year. Because we need people like J.R. Smith in the White House to make our lives better. And, David, it's going really well, right? Yeah, thought so. I'm just waiting for that West Hollywood bear to come out and eat me, because that would feel way better than how this feels.
No need for him to eat you. You already ate it yourself. Brett. Brett, you are without a doubt, you are without a doubt one of the funniest evil dolls that have come to life that I have ever had on this show before. I mean, of all the dolls that ever came alive in the middle of the night and did stand-up comedy, you are it.
It looks like the doll from Goosebumps.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he looked like a giant baby version if Chris Pine and Ray Liotta had a baby.
You have some kind of crazy, like, star face. How long have you been in LA?
About a year.
Yeah, you have star head. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was gonna guess Minnesota. That's so
But
funny.
also kind of grinchy.
Yeah, totally.
I do hate Christmas.
Okay.
So it fits.
Absolutely, you do. Man, that's fun. So how you been out here a year?
Yep.
Did you do like theater and acting and stuff, or anything on stage in Wisconsin?
Nope.
So you just came out here, and how long have you been doing stand-up?
About 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
How often are you getting up in that 6 month span?
Probably like 4 times a week.
It's pretty good.
At least.
Do you,
I gotta mix it in with the alcoholism too. Sometimes I just.
Oh boy.
No, I don't know why you gotta separate them.
Yeah, you have star head, dude. You're like Zac Efron on meth or something like that. Something really interesting going on. Have you tried any acting or done anything like that?
A little bit. I'm like starting to get into it. Like I got my membership to LA Casting now, so
That's cool.
a step in the right direction.
Dude, $14.95 a month on my credit card. Sweet. Welcome to the exclusive club. Anyone can join.
Wow, that's the funniest thing ever. That is what Central Casting
Next stop, Actors Access.
And then you're on your way to the top of show business, my friend.
I like that, 1940s.
Pay your $10 a month and you will make it to the top. Brett, how do you say that last name? E-B-Y?
E.B.
E-B.
E.B.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Do you ever just go up in people's windows in the middle of the night and scare the life out of them?
Yeah.
EBs, you have like a really scary face. Do you know this? Do you know
But it's scary and it's handsome. It's like
It
See, that's what I get. I
sorta.
either get, hey, you look like the Chucky doll.
Right. Yeah.
Or I get, are you Ray Liotta's kid?
Right.
Like, it could go either way.
And who knows if the Chucky doll isn't actually Ray Liotta's kid?
Right. Exactly.
Could be.
Good.
Yeah, this guy's giving me the EBGB. He's pretty creepy.
Very good,
Yeah.
Jeremiah. Brett, tell us something about you. What do you do with a face like that? I mean, what do you do for work? I mean, you definitely don't do Uber because you looking back at somebody in the rearview mirror is instant 1 star. Instant 1 star. Like people just jump out of your car from the back seat. They just roll into fucking Beverly Boulevard. Just like, oh no.
Hey, we're not happy. No, I'm actually a preschool teacher.
No.
Holy shit. This is why I love this show, ladies and gentlemen. You never know when shit's about to get real. You look like one of your students evil. You're a preschool teacher?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you know, if I walked into that parent-teacher conference, I'd walk in and be like, we're not staying. We're not staying, I'm not staying. No, we're not staying.
My jokes kill it preschool.
So
They're
these
not worth
kids,
so much.
not only do these
I
kids
bet.
see you during the day, they also see you under their bed at night.
Have you finished your homework yet?
Your paper's due in the morning.
I started collecting children's bodies at the ripe age of 27. I was a preschool teacher. The parents wondered, where are my children? I said, shh, don't worry about it.
I would shove them in their own backpacks. Brett, how long have you been teaching preschool?
I like how the killer got out of that one by saying, don't worry about it. Oh, okay.
So, well, I must be wrong, sorry.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry. Sorry about the creepy music.
You're very creepy, sorry about that.
Brett.
Every time you talk, what's going on?
All right, we have to have some e-break at some point that I get to pull. Just Brett,
Yes.
how long you been teaching preschool?
A year, and I taught English in South America before that.
Any hot single moms?
Oh.
Wait a second. When you were in South Africa, were you bit
America.
by a
I was
bug
in
or
Brazil.
something like this?
Brazil.
Like,
Yeah.
Brazil.
I figured out who he looks like.
Yeah.
One of the puppets from Team America.
Yeah. That's true.
Hey, fuck yeah.
One of the least, one of the least famous songs from that hit movie. Right, just-
Yeah, definitely thought this was going to be a different song.
Year and a half, Brett. What's some of the crazy shit you've seen go down at a preschool, other than Brody Stevens peeking through the windows? Just kidding, Brody. Just kidding. Oh, there he is. Brett, what have you seen? What goes down there?
One time, 2 kids were taking a shit next to each other, and one of them decided to wipe his ass with his hands and then wipe it on his friend's face.
Oh my God! To think that all of this could happen on your chest is crazy.
The crazy thing, I told them to do it.
Poop next to each other, children.
Now wipe it on his face.
Slow. What do you mean, but you're in the middle of the classroom? I know you're in the middle of the classroom.
Don't worry about the camera.
Go back to back and poop next to each other. Lean against each other's backs.
Don't just look at it, smell it.
The old back-to-back number 2.
That's right. We're taking a field trip to Browntown, ladies and gentlemen. So you're in preschool. The kids ever shit their pants still and stuff like that?
I did.
Yep.
Brody, you did?
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Private school, Valley.
It was called Charlotte's Web Eye.
I didn't like it at private school. I went to Valley Private School for 1 semester in first grade where they have pets and horses. I didn't like it. The kids, I didn't like the rich kids. And I was embarrassed to raise my hand to go to the bathroom one day, and I took a dump in my pants. And then my mom picked me up, and those kids never saw me again.
Jeez,
wow. That's like that was uplifting story.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a sad urban legend.
I bet you it affected them more than it affected me.
Yeah, man.
Did you bet you I bet you not. I bet you they've never told the story before. That sounds like maybe the 50th time you're like
Nobody's taking a dump in their pants in first grade. Okay, fine.
First grade, Brody?
Nobody's still talking about it though, except for you.
Whoa, even.
Well, you know, I talked about it last in the main room. How dare you attack me, kid? I sub-teach. Thank you.
Brett, how old are you?
Quiznos. 25.
There you go.
That gets a laugh every time I do it.
Sub-teach.
At Quiznos.
Okay.
Well, you know what? My audience would laugh at it. This audience doesn't, and I don't care.
Wait, when you say
I do care.
when you say my audience, are you talking about?
I'm talking about Jewish people and non-dark shirt-wearing crowds. My crowds wear polo shirts and blue.
Brody, where do you see these crowds?
I went to Reseda High School. I know you guys.
Brody,
come at me. I read your energy. I'm here every night. I know I'm getting hated on.
Brody, where do you perform? Where these?
I don't want to fight for every laugh.
Brody, where do you perform when you see these blue polos? Best Buy?
Democratic. I like Best Buy, actually. I get a lot of. That's where I get my magazine subscription.
he hasn't been performing.
Charlotte's Web Eye.
Yes. We're having fun.
Polos and blue.
Brett, any of the preschoolers' moms ever hit on you? Like, you get any cougar action, anything like that? You get any TNA at the PTA? You know?
Unfortunately, no. Not yet. I mean, I'm down with it. I'm looking for those deep.
What district are you in?
Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks, Brody.
That's
Go
why
on a ramble about
ramble. Ramble.
Sherman Oaks,
You know
my
what? I
grandma
ramble in
was
the main
born
room. With Johnny Depp, thank you. Now, look it up.
I like that you started talking out the side of your mouth.
Yeah, not
Hey there.
I think I think you should go with the Zac Efron. If you're gonna like get the audience on your side and you look like the Adam, do that. The Adam Levine. You're doing fine.
Yeah, just talk about what you look like. You gotta have an hour special. Fucking do it the whole time. And do it on just go out on puppets.
Call it Chuck E. Cheese.
Be like, I gotta get home tonight so I can go back to my original packaging.
That's my boy, Pat Reagan.
Beautiful. Brett, anything else interesting about you? Any cool hobbies, anything like that? How's the love life?
Dude, love life is I don't know. It is what it is.
Let's just say batteries aren't included.
I did one of those Jewish dating services. I hooked up with my sister. I know that joke wouldn't. Got a big laugh the other night. But,
It was at a family reunion.
Oh, Jeremiah, how dare you attack me? I'm from the Valley. 818 till I die. I'll choke you on Ventura. Got Sherman Oaks here.
I'll drown you with a coffee bean on Lancashire.
You got it. I'll give you a chill chokehold.
All right, Brett. What do you mean by it is what it is? You hooked up with any girls since being in LA a year ago?
Yeah, I have, but dating in LA it's different because they'll say they're very interested, and then
What are you picking?
fizzles out after nothing.
What are you picking them up in?
Where am I picking them up at?
No. What are you picking them up in?
Yeah.
What am I picking them up?
My guess is
That's probably the problem.
my
Because
my guess is a like a smart car version of a hearse.
no, it's a bicycle. They don't like to ride on my pegs on the all the
Don't,
time.
Brett,
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
trying to be funny. We've seen how that's gone for you so far. Just answer the questions honestly. When you go on a date with a girl and you pick her up, what are you driving?
That's the thing, I don't have a car. I always meet
Right.
them places.
Perfect. So that
explains it.
That's it.
Yeah.
There you go. You
There's
got
the
it.
answer to your question. When you said, I don't know why I'm dating.
Are you
There you go.
Snapchatting?
No, I have it. I don't
You gotta get
use
into
it all
that.
much.
You gotta get into Snapchatting.
That's the key.
You're in LA. That's what I say to all you guys. You're in LA. It's a major leagues. I grew up here. I went to Seattle for 3 years. I didn't come back. Then I went to New York for 3 years. Then I came back. 6 years and 30. I left. Get out of here, guys. Kind of loud.
Yeah. There you go. Slipping.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I was a little aggressive. But I didn't eat to that cashews all day.
Well, Brett, it was nice to meet you, man. Come back anytime. Welcome to the show. There he goes. Brett Eby, everybody. He's on Twitter at Eby Speaks. Go live fan. Let's go live fan. Eby Speaks. EBY Speaks. All one word. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's go to the regulars now, and then we'll go to the bucket a couple times at the end. Your first regular to go up. Now, this performer writes and performs a brand new minute every single week, unlike the people that got picked out of the bucket. So this is a little bit tougher of a job. A little bit, we get to watch highs and lows. Who knows how it's going to go? We do know this: when she first started, she was shaking, convulsing uncontrollably, and things have gotten better since then. Put your hands together for the always nervous stylings of Melissa Esslinger.
I used to think that fire hydrants were noble, but now every time I come up to a fire hydrant, it's just a parking inconvenience. And I get pissed off because I'm like, why does this fire hydrant need 2 spaces the size of a truck? Well, a truck, a fire truck, I guess, would go there. But you don't need the whole space to get a hose to a fire hydrant. I just don't understand why it's gotta be like that and then cost $73. Every time I park somewhere, the red pisses me off, and I used to look at fire hydrants and think of like Dalmatian puppies with the hats on. And now I immediately think parking tickets, and that sucks. Ruin my coloring books. That's it.
Fuck yeah, 56 seconds of new parking fire hydrant material. It's one of my favorite sets from you, all on one topic, nothing too crazy, and you got it all out there without anything terrible happening. Melissa, that was very, very impressive. Really cool. Real shit.
Yeah, and you know what? A crazy combination of nerves and confidence.
Yeah.
Like you look nervous, but I was like, oh, she never felt out of control nervous. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was.
And,
I really like it.
we've walked that line, so that's a fun developing storyline there. Brody Stevens, you like Melissa have serious psychological problems. What do you think about her? What do you think about her?
I don't have.
I'm kidding.
I don't have. That's my point. Once I cut off my mom and all that stuff from forcing me, I'm the happiest guy ever. I got railroaded, let's be honest. I never had a problem at Arizona State. Haven't had a problem. Why am I the Prince of Periscope? 12 million hearts.
Brody.
All on my own. Nobody helps
Brody,
me.
does anybody call you... Brody, does anybody call you the Prince of Periscope other than you?
Yeah, my 142,000 followers do.
Did you just completely make up that number?
Pull on my Periscope
No, he's
account.
huge on Periscope.
142.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing
Thousand?
things. Yeah, 142,000, 12 million hearts. I mean, what do you want?
I'll scissor kick you at the Arby's on Laramie.
It's true, we actually did do that. Brody, I love your style. We all know that.
I never had any. I got railroad. But here's the deal. Good job, Melissa. I like what you're doing. I like the drummer shirt. I'm the house drummer at the Guitar Center.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you do when you're not selling balloons at the park?
Balloon at the
Picture it,
park.
motherfuckers. It's funny.
No, I just I'm having a good time tonight, so I want to say thank you. And Melissa, you're doing good. I know it's hard each and every week to come up with jokes and all that. I know you're you're nervous.
Yeah.
Why do you walk? What do you do to alleviate your nerves?
Not enough. I'm working. I'm doing more now.
Like, what do you do to try and alleviate your nerves?
I walk really fast when I go places. So if I'm not going anywhere, that's a problem. But I'm working again.
You just walk up against a wall like a stolen video game.
It's like those wind-up little, like a Yoshi doll that you get at Burger King.
Well, I see growth. I do see growth in confidence because I see you here every so often. Keep doing it. I mean, it's interesting. Do you self-mutilate at all?
I used to. Maybe
Yeah,
Brody's hard.
I just got back from guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just got back from my AA meeting. Asperger's Anonymous.
I don't think there's anything anonymous about your Asperger's.
You're doing good. Keep doing it. And
there you go. The old keep doing it. You can get the Killtony Brody Stevens Keep Doing It T-shirt at.
Well, you know, she came up with the joke, the fire hydrant joke. That's great. You know, I like fire hydrants.
I'll put you in a chokehold at the Orange Julius on Rosewood.
Yes, mother went to Fairfax. Look it up. Melrose Avenue Elementary. I have roots in this town. Get out if you're not from here. I hope that plays on the podcast.
Yeah. Melissa, there you go. You did it. Another new minute. There she goes. Melissa. Lock it in. Lock it in. Add to it. Cut it down again. Another new minute from at Melissa Slinger. You're another regular, and then we're going to get back to the bucket. You know we're from Killtony, ladies and gentlemen, writing and performing a brand new minute every single week. One of the hardest jobs in all of comedy. Put your hands together for Vanessa Johnston.
I've been trying to figure out if I'm a good person or a bad person. And I think I'm a good person because I always write notes on people's cars to let them know that they parked wrong. However, I know that I'm a bad person because if I had a baby and it didn't look like me, I'd assume that it wasn't mine. And I'd give it away. Whatever ingredients we put in this cake did not work, time to start over. I don't think that babies should have rights. The First Amendment is freedom of speech, and babies can't even talk. If you can't do the First Amendment, you don't get the others. All the Republicans in the room are like, well, they should at least be able to own guns.
Fuck yes, this is great. Double regular fun. I like that. Very cool. Again, you know, like Melissa, pretty much all on one topic, which is really cool. That's crazy that you both did that this week. What was the fucking beginning?
I think I'm a good person because I write notes on people's cars.
Yeah, I almost want to hear more about that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it almost seems like two different things. Like, I feel like there's something about you writing notes on people's cars, because I've had that happen, and I've wanted to do that a lot lately, too, to fucking people.
I did it in lipstick.
It's unbelievable. Street parking. How many people have street parking here in Los Angeles? Like, actually, where you live, you have to park on the street because you live in a crazy populated area.
I park in a garage and I got guest parking too.
Yeah, I know. Must be nice east of Vine. Anyway.
I have sub-Mediterranean parking. I live beneath the Zanku chicken.
Well, there you go. For those that didn't like Charlotte's Web Eye.
You know what was interesting though? When you told some of your punchlines, you sounded like you were from New York.
Yeah, it changed. You got a little bit. So you got a little bit on your punchlines. You sort of get a little bit Rosie Perez from
Puerto Rican.
White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
What do you mean you lost the money, Billy?
That's a character, right?
How did you lose that money? That was our Jeopardy money, Billy.
It's a good character. It's good. Okay, then
There's
it's
a little
good.
twang to it. It's
I
cool.
like it.
Yeah.
What perfume are you wearing? It smells good.
Serge Latans.
I like it.
The cologne that Brody wears is grape.
You know what?
Wow, joke of the night right there.
Oh, really? At my expense?
Yeah, totally. Perfect timing. Holy shit. Jeremiah Watkins.
I wear
Matt
speed
Reagan.
stick.
Fun episode. Oh my god.
Delete everything.
Oh my god. Brody, that really, I mean, you really set yourself up for that one, asking about the perfume. I mean, I do know that it's hard for you with the perfume because your nose is almost touching Vanessa from where you're sitting.
My nose is more down and not that way.
You're right.
Now it's nose jokes.
It is.
We're gonna judge physical appearances. I'll take a dump in my Quicksilver shorts.
How dare you? How dare you do that to me? I just booked the front of the cereal box for Fruit Loops.
Cereal is so expensive at John's. I bought cash. Yeah, it's like expensive.
It is?
It's a scam there. I don't know.
What'd you say, John's?
At John's, I went there with the unshowered. Nothing. Okay.
My favorite sound effect. Studio laughter for Brody. Give it to him, he needs it. Vanessa, that was really fun. I love that you stuck it on one subject. It felt real. It felt like your real opinion. You know what I mean? So, fuck yeah. You getting a lot of spots in? You doing a lot, working at night?
What?
Trying to do spots at night?
I kind of like that she sounds like a young Joey Lawrence.
Yeah.
What was his catchphrase?
Whoa, yeah.
Whoa. Who the fuck is Joey Lawrence?
First in
Whoa, we got a millennial over here.
How dare you? I did 100 crowd warm-ups for Blossom. How do you not know him?
Should know.
They call me Joey Lawrence of Arabia. You got it.
Yes, Persian profession.
Put your hands together for the great Vanessa Johnston, ladies and gentlemen. Another new minute from our two regulars. They came in swagger from the regulars tonight, and I love that. You guys ready to get back to this fucking bucket or what? Anything can happen. Here we go. It's the part of the show we like to call Bucket or Fuck It. Put your hands together for Victor Martinez Jr. Put your hands together for Preacher Lawson.
Just playing. All right, cool. Yes, it's dope. I don't work here. It's laundry day. Okay. I'm trying to get a job. I just got fired in 2007, and I feel like everywhere. Like, so no. Anyway, I don't have any money, man. I moved down here like 4 months ago, and I hate everyone from LA because when I first moved down here, none of y'all warned me about a spot called Watts. Y'all to say anything super dangerous over there, you get shot. I didn't know it was dangerous. I was looking for apartments online. Watts was in my price range, right? I was like, $40 a month? I could do that. That's not a bad deal for a 7-bedroom. And bad idea. There's a lot of thugs and gangsters, okay? I'm not a gangster, okay? I tried to be, I just can't be one because I'm ticklish. Okay, you can't. And I love kitties. You can't be a gangster and love kitties. I love kitties, okay? People think I'm joking. I'm not joking at all. My mom brought like 3 kittens to my house the other day because it's her house and I live with her. And I was flipping. I was like, kitties! So cute. I hugged it. I was like, I'm gonna love you forever! Cute kitty!
Preacher Lawson. Been on the show 4 or 5 times now. Every single time, absolute annihilation. You did it again tonight.
I want to work with them.
Yeah.
There you go, Brody. What
It's like the voice.
funny.
I want to work with them.
Cool.
All right, job. You're doing that was
There
great
you go.
energy.
But Brody wants to work with you, Preacher. Can you get Brody some work at the gym that you work at?
You son of a bastard, Tony! You don't do that to me. I have a debit card and an Amazon account. Please check out my Prime. Please check out my wish list. No, great stuff, great energy. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing it.
You getting in a lot of spots at night?
Not really.
How long you been on that again?
Doing comedy, I've been doing it about 7 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, you kill every time.
You're not getting
show.
spots?
You got a
my
spot
friend, I was
Friday.
at the Improv yesterday for 4.5 hours, and I didn't get pulled. So I mean, that was
He went up Friday.
They jerk you off at the Improv?
This Friday.
Yeah, this Friday I'm going up. Yeah, no, they just didn't pull my name after
Oh,
looking.
pull
How long ago did you move here?
I moved here 4 months ago.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Another mouse are moving. That's weird.
It's so tough to get spots.
Yeah. It's super.
In LA.
Are you doing voiceover stuff?
No, I don't do voiceover.
Why not?
I mean, I don't know how to do that, man.
But you got a voice. Put out the energy.
Yeah, man.
LA casting. No,
I
you
was
could.
on there.
Okay, well, you got a good voice. You got good energy. Keep doing. You got. I think. I like it. I know what's going on here. So, I see. You're 4 months, and
Are you on the clock right now, by the way? Because you like.
I literally came straight from work to here.
Oh, okay.
Are you one of the guys in blue polos that Brody performs in front of?
I don't want the protection plan.
Preacher, you are without a doubt one of the energy that you have. Every week I'm waiting. Every time I pulled you out of the bucket since the first time, I've been waiting for it to fall off and for it to be less than that. But again, tonight, like when you hit the 7-bedroom line, I mean the bass in this room, it was a very impressive laugh. Like, the only people that really ever get laughs like that is me on this show. And no, but Preacher, it's incredible.
Me,
How do we
Stephen
get
Brody,
this guy a job
Stevens?
here, like immediately? How do we just hire him for something? Preacher, we gotta figure it out, man.
You'll get it. He's only been here 4 months. Just keep being positive. Do what you're doing.
Which,
Hashtag keep doing it.
Hey, that's all I made it.
Yeah.
I believe in myself.
Preacher, which LA Fitness do you work
I
at?
work at the one on Miracle Mile.
Miracle Mile?
Yeah, Miracle Mile. The one by Blackman Mall. I mean, not the. I mean the.
Black Mall?
The museum.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Did you
didn't
say
mean
Black Mile?
that. No, I did not. I said I did not. I did not say that.
Hashtag racist undertones.
I did not say that.
Red Band. Red Band just loves that slave music. He just cannot keep himself chained in. Preacher, man, that is so cool. Anything? I mean, you were on last week in the main room, right?
Yeah, I was like.
Anything fun happened in the past week of your life? Anything interesting?
Remember that girl I was talking about? You ever get dumped by someone you're not dating? Okay, that happened. She don't love me.
Where are you from? Were you born here?
I was born in Portland, Oregon. I was the only black guy there in my whole entire school. I'm not making that up. I was the only black guy in the school.
You have an extreme amount of energy. Like
I'm famous.
I almost feel like you were like born somewhere crazy, like in a black church or something like that.
I went to a lot of churches growing up, but I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. Born in Portland. Came from I lived in 15 different cities.
Why?
I don't know. My mom, she moved a lot. I never went to a school the full year. I always moved.
She was a criminal.
I think so, man. No,
She was a criminal. Yeah. Why are we always running? Don't worry about it, baby. Get in the car.
So funny. Preacher, I mean, you're a
Is that
stone
your real
cold.
name, Preacher?
That's the name my mom gave me. My birth name is Jovan, but my mom's called me Preacher since I was 2 weeks old.
So what are you going by?
I go by Preacher Lawson.
Preacher Lawson?
Yeah.
And what's your
Sounds like a TV show.
What's your legal? Here's the
My
deal.
legal
Preacher
name is
Lawson.
Jovan Lawson.
Nobody
Here's the
enforces
deal.
the law in
Preacher?
Texas like Preacher Lawson.
TBS. Saturday night.
I'm a real guy, Stephen Brody Stevens. I like Preacher, but I like Jovan. I like Jovan.
Yeah, I don't like it though.
Why not?
Because
Brody, you're the one that. Brody, aren't you the one?
You changed your name?
Yeah. Brody, isn't your real name Stephen Brody?
Stephen James Brody. Yeah, it is. But
Okay, but you just told him not to change his name.
because I made a mistake. John Cougar Millington.
Put your hands together for the future. Preacher Lawson, everybody. He's going to be a huge star one day. There's nothing that can stop him. He's on Twitter at Preacher Lawson. Ladies and gentlemen, drawn while you were here from the start of the episode, tonight's drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt. All the prints are available at RyanJEbelt.com along with the...
Am I in the center? That's awesome.
Fuck yeah, Brody looks like Wario in this.
Yeah, look at my eyebrows. Sharp. on fleek.
Jamie Vernon on the HD, Pat Reagan, and Jeremiah Watkins.
At Jeremiah Stand Up, at Patty Reagan, at Mostly Sorry. And I want to plug this real quick. July 26th on all VOD, The Bet, a new independent movie that I'm in coming out.
Oh, yeah! Wow. You're going to get 7 more hits after that plug.
Roddy Piper's last film appearance.
Wow.
Now 8.
Are you the one that killed him? That's actually a double joke. For those of you paying close attention. Brody, anything you want to plug?
In October, I'll be in D.C. and Scottsdale.
What are you doing, trick-or-treating?
I'll be doing an open mic in D.C.
Alright, before everybody stops listening, Josh Wolf, what do you want to plug?
Just my podcast, Fairly Normal.
Yes, Fairly Normal, we've all done it. Very, very fun. I had a blast on Fairly Normal. If you like me, check me out on that. Brian Redband.
See you later.
Bye, live audience.
I like big. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Hey everybody, we'll be on the patio after the show. If you guys want to buy a poster, say hello. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.